All right, so today we're going through a full day of eating. Obviously, it's not a full day of eating in like an Ironman prep. It's just general eating because I'm not doing a full prep at the moment. But I'll run through everything that I'm eating and I'll run through my day a little bit. I'm also trying to put on a little bit of weight again. I dropped a bit of weight from the Ironman in the end, and I think I ended up around 77 kilos. I'm about 80 at the moment. I want to try and get back to like 83. So I'm eating a bit more than what I should, but I'm just trying to prepare for last time, so hopefully I can increase my weight a little bit more. Let's get cracking into a full day of eating. All right, considering I'm about to go for a 5K run, I don't really like running on a super full stomach, so I'm just gonna have a banana and we'll get changed and we'll get ready to go. I did a 10K run on Monday, which is the longest I've done in a long time. The knee didn't hurt during it, but after it wasn't the best. Tried to hop on the bike yesterday, it wasn't the best again. So I'm just gonna see if I can do like just a 5K little spin run. That doesn't even make sense. I'm going to have my calories in one of the corners. Don't know which one. I'll have it in one of the corners and time of day in the other, and we'll just go through it like that. Because I think it'll honestly be interesting for me to see if I'm underdoing my nutrition or overdoing it. I'm trying to overdo it, so let's just see how far we get. But yeah, I'm gonna run in my own cloud eclipse. I'll go grab them. I'm gonna run in these guys. I like running in them, they just squeak, which is probably my number one thing that I don't like about them. They just squeak really loud. I don't listen to music at all when I run, so that's probably why they annoy me. If you listen to music, you probably wouldn't even notice. I bought this like tripod stand thing that folds so I can like hold it when I run. It's a bit heavy, but we're gonna test it out as well. So a bunch of things we're testing out today, as well as doing a full day eating. So let's get cracking into it. Let's go for a run.
All right, so a little stand I showed before, it's basically like, it turns into a tripod. So now I can like, that's loud actually. So now I can pretty much like walk and talk. I can pretty much do anything. So that's half the reason why I got the stand as well. Because I was like, you know, if I get the stand, I can also put it down and walk, or I can just grab it and then also just keep walking with it. So don't know how it's gonna go for a run, but I feel like it's not a bad tool. Just place down, that's it. It's pretty cold here in Melbourne today. I'm not sure what it actually hit the degree wise, but it's 9 AM now, so it's not too bad. Quick little run and let's see how we go. And the other reason was I was watching Floberg runs and I was like, man, I really like his angle and really like how he captures his running. My hands are freezing. That is halfway. You see how cold it is? Oh, actually, I just fogged up my bloody ND filter. I tend to use Wednesdays for me as like a little bit of like a down day. Like I'll usually just edit in the morning and then do what I need to do for the rest of the day as like my YouTube day, which will be like filming, trying to edit whatever I film, and then Friday afternoons after I finish my other work, I'll then jump into YouTube editing. Doesn't take me too long, but I definitely do use my Wednesdays all the time to primarily focus on YouTube filming. I'll still work, like do editing jobs, but other than that, like I won't put any filming dates on Wednesdays, and I'll typically just use Wednesdays as like editing or my own YouTube creation days, which works out well, I think. Obviously you need the flexibility to do that though, so that's the other part of it. I don't have kids, family, wife, like anything like that, so I have no restrictions to what I can do really, apart from work. When I started YouTube, I tried to film every day, and I quickly like discovered it doesn't work. Well, not for me anyway. Not if your job's not full-time social media. It's too hard. So just trying to dedicate like some days or like a day and some hours to filming, and then in spare time a bit of pre-production planning definitely helps as well. Holding a selfie stick tripod breaks out or helps social anxiety, I guess, because it is very weird. And to be honest, if I see someone doing what I'm doing, I'd also be like, what are they doing? So, that was essentially 5Ks. Well, it was 5Ks. I like how I can just sit down and talk now, like out in public as well. I don't know about holding a selfie stick at the moment. I really respect Eric because that was hard. I think in Melbourne, I don't really see anyone ever do it. So if I see someone holding a selfie stick, even I would be like, what are they doing? Just remember that for every runner's B-roll, they have to come back and get the camera. Just remember that.
All right, back for the run. Got the little kid here. Little tantrum kid. As I was saying before, like my only real liabilities are like bills, everything like that, and expenses, which everyone has. But my only family expenses are like Boston, border collies. But to be fair, he's never injured himself, touch wood. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is eat some brekkie. I'm gonna have 4 pieces of sourdough toast, avocado, and eggs. Let me check if I got avocado. Take it back, there's no avocado. So sourdough, cheese, eggs is what I'm having. And probably a protein shake. To keep the macros reliable, I'm gonna use MyFitnessPal, and that's how I'm tracking the calories. There's only 1 slice of cheese, so I'll use it. Oil for the pan, and 4 eggs, 4 pieces of sourdough. That is what we're having. All right, everything's on, and this is protein I'm having at the moment. Just from Woolies, so that's what I'm using. For some reason, I always have stomach issues with milk with protein, so I just have my protein with water, and then have milk all the other times. I am a barbecue sauce kid, so I'll be using barbecue sauce for this as well. Arguably the best plating ever. Bit of barbecue sauce doesn't go astray. And a bit of salt and pepper. Get yourself one of these. These are the best things ever. I use it all the time. This is probably the best Amazon purchase that I've ever done. Speaking of Amazon purchases, I will have like all my camera gear in my bio. It's going to be Amazon linked, so obviously I will earn a little bit of small discount if you decide to buy it through that link. But I always get a lot of questions from YouTube on my Instagram about like what camera gear I'm using. So I'm just going to have it all there so people can just go check it out if they want to. But anyway, meal number 1. 2, if you count banana. I'm off to do a pretty quick gym session today. I'm not doing a very long one. It'll probably be like 30-40 minutes. We're just gonna hit a quick chest and tri workout. All right, just about to pull up to the gym. Just having some quick pre-workout. The soda, strawberries and cream. Super nice tasting pre-workout. But yeah, let's go in, smoke a gym session, and I'll catch you at the end of the session. Yeah, so just finished up just short tries. Not nice and pump, nothing crazy. I still really enjoy like lifting weight. I haven't done a proper weight program, maybe like 2 years now, which is a long time. I should probably get into an actual program soon again. I tend to just go to the gym now just to like enjoy lifting. I used to take it really, really seriously when I was probably like 18 to 20, and I was a lot bigger than what I am now, which is funny, but a bit depressing. But back then I was like strict with my diet, strict with everything, strict with training, strict with like everything I would do would be like revolved around weightlifting, which is fine. Honestly, I would love to get back into doing like an actual weight program and following the programs again. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying lifting again. And basically I like fell out of love with weightlifting a little bit. But now that I just lift to enjoy it, I enjoy it, and I realize that like I really did enjoy doing a proper program. So I probably will get back into doing an actual program soon. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying weightlifting again and enjoying life, like just enjoying doing everything again. And I think like triathlon really helped me start enjoying that, which is funny. Like if you asked anyone that knew me 3 years ago, they'd be like, this kid's never doing an Ironman. Like he hates endurance. So let's go to Woolies, let's go grab some food. I laugh because sometimes I think like I have such a uni diet. For anyone that's not in Australia, it just means like university. I literally eat like I'm still in university. I don't know why. I feel like I can still get my calories in that way. And like it's cheap.
I think having this now is going to expose how much like licorice I have. I usually wouldn't follow the surfing size, but I will because it's going to make my life easier. I'm going to drive through Tico's, go get a quick coffee. It's midday now. I've got 2 meetings back to back after this. Then I'm going to be editing all the footage from this morning because that's how I pretty much work out my Wednesdays at the moment. And yeah, my Wednesdays have changed a lot over the past like 3 months. I'm not going to try and hide that I'm not going to have them because I bought them. I'm going to have them. Anyway, going to go to Tico's. Honestly, wouldn't know the last time I haven't had a small strong latte. I don't know if people outside of like Melbourne would know this, but I used to drink Magics. Like it used to be a really big thing back in the day. It used to be a really big thing in like the fitness community, like having a Magic. Me and my twin brother absolutely love coffee. A lot of drive-through places and like everything I don't like, but me and Spencer like really enjoy Tico's drive-through coffee. I don't know why. I think it's probably just more like the atmosphere and both of us being there. And that we had it so many times that now I'm like, oh yeah, I don't mind it. I think that's the reason more than anything else. Add that one to the calorie list.
Oh, wow. You jumped very far out then, B-man. I probably look stressed. You don't care. Next meal, lunch meal, 2 tins of tuna, rice. That's it. That's the meal. Also, I feel like some people would appreciate this. If you know, you know. Basically, these are tapes of like my childhood. And because I turn 25 next week, I'm trying to plan a little video I want to do. To be completely honest, I'm going to blow the surprise that I was going to do. I was going to do a 25k swim. That's why I did a 10k swim a couple of weeks ago. And I know a lot of people were definitely thinking like, why did this guy do a 10k swim? It was pretty much 95% toys, but I was practicing how I was doing the 25. So the plan was to actually do like 25k weeks, like 5Ks, like 4 to 5 times a week. But I've been so sick the past 2.5, 2 weeks. And I decided it's probably not worth injuring myself for, but I was going to do a 25k swim on my 25th. That was the original plan. But now I'm looking at doing a 20k swim with Anton up in the Gold Coast at the end of August. But yeah, the start of August for basically 2 weeks, I'm filming for Zach and the Chuko guys that they're doing a run from Adelaide to Melbourne, and Brandon's doing a run from Sydney to Melbourne. They're both meeting in Melbourne. So they're doing that for Chuko. So I will be there the first half of August, basically with Zach. That's the plan anyway. And even though I'm filming for Zach, I'm also going to be vlogging a little bit myself for my channel, because basically I want to see like, is it possible to train whilst we're filming every day? Like Zach's running like 80, 90 Ks every day. I will probably join in most days, just like a 5K or something like that. Can I even train whilst doing it? Whilst filming and editing every day? Because obviously we're going for everyday uploads twice a day. And we're aiming to film every day. Will I be able to train? I don't know. I feel like that's a cool thing as well. Like, you guys will be able to see Zach try and complete an interstate run, which I think it's about 900 Ks or 1,000 Ks. And I'll also be training as well, training for my swim and training for the Ironman. But anyway, meal number 2. I'm about to jump back on the computer, do a bit of editing. I need to do some revision edits. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go edit, and then I'm gonna go walk Boston. Boston doesn't really care about too much, but this wobbles like crazy. I'll chuck it on him for the walk, or not for the whole walk. I'll take him to the dog park and chuck it on him. It looks so bad. I'll film it as well on my phone, but it's so funny.
We're gonna test out how this looks. It looks ridiculous. I'm pretty sure the footage is going to be ridiculous, but I was like, why not? We'll try it out, we'll test it out. Drop. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Middle. Nope, middle. Good boy. Middle. Sit. Good boy. Front. Oop, we just clocked the camera then. I'm gonna active track me to see what it does. Sit. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sleep. Oh, good boy. I really love this crew neck though, Cole Buxton. Loves a pat, loves a sleep.
And what I found was if you ever plan to do that stuff or use GoPro harnesses or use GoPro accessories, don't look for Osmo Pocket stuff. You can look for GoPro stuff. You can just buy a small adapter like this that goes into the GoPro mounts, and you will save lots of money instead of looking for just instead of looking for just Osmo Pocket stuff. Look for GoPro stuff, it's cheaper, a lot of third-party stuff has been made, and just get the adapter. But yeah, he's already asleep down on the floor. He's always loved sleeping, but when I first got him, I always kept trying to get him to do stuff. And honestly, teaching him an off switch was the best thing I've ever done. He had a German Shepherd attack him twice when he was about 8 months old. Then he dealt with a bit of reactivity. Nowadays, he's actually very, very good, but I've been going to training with him since he's about 10 months old. And most people wouldn't even tip nowadays that he was reactive. He's put in a lot of work, we've put in a lot of work into him, and he's a lot better now. And teaching him an off switch was honestly the best thing I've ever done. I have to give a massive shout out to Alex from Revine Canine, because we've worked on him endlessly. But that's one for any Border Collie owners out there that struggle to get their Border Collie to relax and just go take them out to go play. Teach them an off switch. It is the best thing you will ever do in your entire life. I think my next dog would definitely be a Bernese Mountain Dog. That has been my dream dog for a very long time. Let's get stuck back into a day of eating. And I'm gonna go make a shake before I head off. Gonna go swim and then do a meeting. And then I'm not sure what I'll have for dinner, but I'm gonna leave my whole actual camera set up at home. And let's go downstairs. I'll film the shake with the Osmo, then film what I'm gonna bring, and then basically go through a little bit more of the eating. So I'll take a scoop of this for after the swim. For now, all I'm gonna do is strawberry, bit of protein, have 2 serves probably, and then cut up some actual strawberries, just mix them together. And that's what I will have now. Zach's is about an hour away, so gives me time, a little bit of time to digest it as well. I will bring a precision fueling satchel just in case I do decide to swim an hour, and I want to try and see if my stomach is used to it whilst I swim. Because if I do want to do the long distance swim, like I need to focus on my nutrition. I've never fueled swims ever, pretty much, like ever in my life. I might have like a pre-workout, usually that's how I fuel them, just like a pre-workout shake or some sodium. I need to start fueling properly my swimming, because obviously if I'm doing open water swimming, like I need to try and figure out how I'm going to do that. The reason about the open water swimming, why I want to do it, is I want to try something hard. Like, I want to try something that I don't know if I can do. When I started doing Ironman training, I knew that I would get it done, like I said, like I felt like, you know, I can actually get this done. Whereas the open water swim, like after I did the 10K, I was just like, I really don't know if I can do 25K. And that was with toys, so that was with like fins, buoys and everything. The 20K open water swim sort of scares the shit out of me, to be honest. Like, not in the aspect of sharks and anything, like in the aspect of, I don't know if I can do it. I think if you set your mind to anything though, you can do it, obviously. And the preparation for this swim, with me being away, filming Zach for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, Gold Coast, if I choose to do this, is pretty big. Like, it's pretty massive. Yeah, not sure. And this is my yogurt and strawberries. 4 strawberries in there, and it's about 2 servings of yogurt just based on, it's like 4.2, so it's sort of like 2.1, but 2 servings. Yeah, all right, let's go swim. I've got the tripod, and that's the only thing I wish that the Osmo 3 came with. I feel like all Osmo 3 should definitely come with a tripod. Or like at least a base plate or something. That's my only thing. I wish it had that. Yeah, all right, parked up. Yeah, I thought I brought my tripod so that I could vlog, or at least record a bit of me swimming, but I think I forgot it. Oh, I definitely forgot it. So, let me just make sure my car's locked, because I don't know this place. All right, car's locked. Let's go for a swim. Quick little swim until I had to take a phone call. Protein shake. Add that one to the calories in the bottom right, bottom left. Just a quick protein shake post swim, and then we'll go to the meeting, and then we'll eat after the meeting. So, let's go.
Yeah. Did that work?
All right, so we just finished up the meeting and the planning for the guys' run, interstate run for Tuco. Probably gonna go get drive-through. I wasn't planning on it, but honestly gonna be a bit too late for me because I'm usually in bed by 9. I'll take a photo of what it is. Could I please have a grilled chicken sandwich? No chili. That's it, thank you. I have absolutely no idea how much macros this would be. They're pretty big. That'll be the end of the vlog. That is a full day of eating. Even though it's not like how I would eat way more than this if I was Ironman training, like a lot more. This is a pretty standard day for me eating at the moment whilst I'm trying to put on a little bit of weight. Yeah,
that is it. My next week upload will be my 25th birthday. So it will be on my 25th birthday. I'm just making a small video about turning 25. So that'll be my next week upload. But I'll see you guys next week, because I'm looking forward to that one. I get to go through like archive footage is my plan, and you know, I've got like an actual plan for that video, and I'm really looking forward to it. Plus I'm really looking forward to seeing footage of when I was younger. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool thing. So I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully it's going to be a really good upload. So I'm looking forward to next week. I'll see you guys next week.